Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello farmers and welcome back to Ravenport. As you can see, I waited a day and Courseplay now works with patch 1.3 just fine. As that driver gets nauseous going back and forth compacting our 1,064,000 liters of chaff. So it is still early in the same day. If I can turn the HUD back on for you guys, that'd be great. There we go. So it's 10:30 in the morning still. Ish. I did fiddle around with Courseplay a little bit after we got done recording, and I waited for a while, and blah blah blah. It's all set a day later. So, anyways, also got a couple more mods downloaded and ready to go. The first one that we need to do is, well, we're getting rid of this thing right here. Don't worry, we're buying its brother. Stevie has created a mod. This is interesting. I can't repair it or sell it. What? Repair, sell. How about if I customize it? We'll change the tires. Maybe if I change the tires on it for $0, I can repair it for 15. Now I can sell it. Wow. Okay. So I think we paid 135-ish or 100. I forgot how much it originally cost. But we're going to get 124. We do have some hours on it. Had it 21 days. I'm probably going to lose a little bit of money doing this, but whatever. I'm kind of prepared for it. I probably should have checked to make sure it's actually in here. I haven't checked. I just uploaded the game. I got Courseplay to go, and I'm like, hey, start recording. I just realized I haven't checked. Is it in here? Oh, yes, the mod's right here. So we paid $165 for it. Stevie's mod. It is a little bit cheaper. The main thing about it is, I mean, everything's the same. I don't know if I can change the capacity. But the biggest thing is 10 miles an hour, 16 miles an hour. So yeah, I'm going to lose about 10 grand on it. So be it. But we can change the color. We can change the wheel setup. Nokian narrow tires. I think we'll just stick with the regular tires. He's already got different colors on here, and it's not that bad looking. Actually, I'm thinking, since it's a slurry tanker, kind of go something like that. The colors of, well, slurry and, you know, that kind of stuff. $300, I think we'll go with that. You may look at him like, God, that's terrible. Deal with it. Yeah, so what's it going to cost us? 136. Yeah, so I lost about 10 grand by doing this. But so be it. Also, while I'm in here, Stevie came up with a mod as well. I just want to make sure it's in here for not this Let's Play, but obviously the next Let's Play I probably will do. Actually, I don't see it in here. Alright, so I'll have to deal with that later. Just checking that off screen, whatever. I should probably have done that. So let's head on down to the store. I already got the John Deere down here. There it is. And there is our beautiful new slurry spreader, which we're going to use. Now also, apparently this will use half of the slurry. The rate that it consumes is in half. But I do like the option with mods that most modders do now, is we're able to change the color of our mods or the equipment. Hey, it even has a beacon on it. There we go. Not that I really need the beacon right now, so we're going to stop at the cows and fill up with some slurry. I did do some digestate already on the field because there was some digestate in the tanker. I'm like, well, I'm not going to throw that away. We're going to go ahead and use it. So I didn't even get one pass in before it ran out, so it wasn't that much in there. Now I just got to find out where the slurry tank is. I've seen it. I just don't, off the top of my head, I don't know where it is. And I need to get my belt out of there as well. And obviously, it's right next to where the manure is, which kind of makes sense. Am I close enough? Slurry, yes please. So while that's filling up, I'll leave the engine running. Another thing, a mod I downloaded, and I don't know how it's going to work out. I don't really know much. I know a little bit about it, but not enough. So if I bring up my HUD, you can see in the upper left-hand corner it says left shift Z, control HUD, growth control HUD on and off. So if I turn it on, it kind of tells me remaining time to growth. This is canola, is it not? Yes, canola. So if I look up in the upper hand corner, canola, I got 5.3 hours before it's ready, it's at full growth. So basically most of those right there are saying another 5.3 hours, everything's going to hit a different growth stage. Now, I don't know if that's the next growth stage or final growth hours that we're looking at. I don't know. Weeds will come back on in another 1.3 hours. So I don't know if that's on fields that, I don't know much about this mod. I thought I'd give it a try, see how it goes. But it does give us a rough idea. I don't know if it's the next growth stage, because the next growth stage for most of our fields are for harvesting. So what I'm going to try to do is, we're going to, of course, get this field taken care of today. Plant some corn in it, and then we'll see what it says on the time remaining to growth. Now, you don't have to be next to the field, I assume. I can tell that now. I'm not anywhere near the field, and it's showing me how many hours I got left. So we can just turn it off by hitting Shift Z, and it's off. But do we have our 30,000 liters? We do. So we're almost actually right where I left off, spraying some digestate on this field. Line ourselves up. Now, Control Z with the show lines on. Turn that on. Auto width. Line strategy, AB line, back. Now I assume... No, it went off there because it was green there for a second, so... Alright, I'll have to get that line green before I start up. So give me just a second here so I can get this GPS lined up for us, hopefully. Alright, I fiddled with the GPS for a couple of minutes and I couldn't get it to work. And obviously my brain hit me again and was like, hey stupid, you're in 1.3 patch. Same thing with courseplay. Maybe you should wait for it to update. And I forgot to update GPS because I wasn't expecting to use it. And yeah. So yeah, I'll just do it by hand like I normally do anyways. It's not going to take us too long to spray some slurry on this field. And luckily we have enough from the cows. And now with our modded slurry spreader going faster. And of course it's going to use less slurry. So we should have no problem whatsoever. It used to take me like 4 tanks to do this field. So somewhere around 120,000 liters normally would do this field. So yeah, we're on 1 tank here of 30,000 liters and I'm already more than halfway done with the field, so it's not going to take us too long. And then I'll get the truck plowing this. So I'll probably show that off camera. Plowing this, and then of course I'll seed it as well with the New Holland. The New Holland should be, if the New Holland is not ready for it, then I'll get the John Deere going and we'll seed it. And more likely when I make this jump cut here, I probably won't see it today. It might be in the next in-game day, even though I know our fields might be ready. I don't have the cash just yet, and I don't want to take it all alone if I don't have to. We've already been down that road. To harvest our sugar beet. That's the main thing I think we're going to be doing this episode. Next day we're going to do the sugar beet. Sell some horses. That's the thing we're going to be looking for in the morning. So I'm going to continue working on this field. Like I said, I got to plow it and then seed it. I'm going to be selling some more manure. Maybe at night just before the BGA closes up, I will sell some silage if it's ready. So I'll bring you back in a while and we'll see where we are. And maybe we'll try out this new growth HUD information, see how well that works. So I'll see you in a while. Well, it's noon and I thought I'd bring you back for an update on stuff and things that's been going on the farm. As you can see, we are just about done seeding the field with corn. And the money has gone up quite a bit. Why is that? Well, I fertilized while the truck and the seed roll were busy working here. I took 2 contracting jobs, Field 8 and Field 11, the one that we want to buy. I fertilized both fields. So if I take out plowing, you can see it's been fertilized. I got paid like 17 grand to do this one and 28 grand to do this one. So that's going to help out our field because, well, I'm calling out our field because it will be. But I also wanted to bring you back because I'm going to have to turn this mod off, and I want to show you why. But first, I'll bring up this what do they call it there? Let me bring up this HUD here. The row control HUD mod. So obviously we just planted this corn, and it shows in 3.88 hours, just like most of the other crop, it's going to hit the growth stage. Now, it doesn't mean final growth stage, it just means the next growth stage. So I said, it seems to be working fine. That is a nice little HUD to have, nice little mod to know about. It's not bad. But while this was going on, I was thinking, well, patch 1.3 just coming out, I wonder, now that we're doing slurry and stuff again, so if we come in here, I said, if I hire a worker to spread some slurry out, can I get it from the BGA or any place? Well, now you can get it. I don't know if this is when this came in, but I think when the game first came out, it was either buy or off. You couldn't be, but then again, I didn't have the cow pastures or the pig enclosure. So I'm not sure if this was updated or not. But when I was in here, I'm going to turn this off, by the way. I was looking around like, all of a sudden I started looking, I'm like, wait, my plant growth is at normal? I thought it was that slow. So I came over here to adjust it. And I couldn't adjust it. And I saw the bottom blinking. And at the bottom it says, no change possible. Plant growth is controlled by growth control mod. And I was like, well, I don't want it on normal. I want it on slow because I can't keep up with normal with the amount of fields we have. So I'm probably going to have to turn that off. I'll have to read more about the mod, get more educated on it. Now, I remember them saying something about you can go into the XML file and change the growth rate. That's why it's always at normal, I guess, which is fine. But if that's what I got to do, then maybe the mod isn't for my taste. But if it's something that you guys are interested in, I'll try to remember to leave the link in the description below if I can find it where I got that mod. I gotta remember what site I got that from. But I'll put that in there as well. But yeah, I'm going to exit the game here just so I get done chatting up with you guys and turn that off because I don't want these plants growing as fast as normal rate. Park that here for now. So the other thing that we're going to be doing soon as well is I was looking at prices of milk, or I was looking at prices of eggs really, and the price of milk caught my eye. Right now the price is $14.14 and going up. So looks like I'm going to be selling some milk before the day is over. I think our tanker over there is empty. I've been selling the manure that's left in the trailer. We are now fermenting. I think we're going to be okay. We're at 9%. I was going to guess 5, not close. It's almost double. Can you take the rest of this, please, by now? There we go. So we'll get some extra money at night from the manure we sold. Probably, I'm hoping this will ferment before midnight and I'll get some cash. I mean, it'll be done before morning, but if I sell it after midnight, I won't get it until the midnight of the next day. I'm trying to get some cash so I can buy the sugar beet harvester without taking money from the horses. But I'm going to exit the game now. Turn that mod off. I don't want my plants growing at normal speed. I want it growing at slow speed. And then I'll bring it back when the milk prices reach its peak. We'll sell some milk. I know I said I was going to bring it back before the next day, but I just want to give you an update of what's going on. So yeah, I'll see you when we're selling some milk, I think. Yeah, I'll be back. Well, we have 40,000 liters of milk. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and the price stopped at $14.24-ish. And we're on the way to the port grain elevator with it. As I slowly wait for traffic to roll. So this should put us over 400,000. I also just took a contracting job from the cement factory to the construction site. Still trying out that little gadget, see if that is actually a thing or not. I'm not going to wait for that car. I'm just going to buzz on along. Did they fix the entrance to this area yet? I don't. Still got to go over the railroad tracks, huh? That's not too bad. Anyone take a tractor through that thing yet? That's playing on Ravenport. See how far you can fly. Any hoozles. Come in here. And we should get, I don't know, like $59,000, $59,000 of milk here. So the cows are starting to make more and more milk because we're getting more and more cows. And we just sold their manure, and we got their slurry to use, so their production is starting to come in handy, especially now that the BGA is working. So that right there is actually, this is going to be enough money to actually buy. Right now, we could buy the harvester for the sugar beet. Can't buy the header just yet. 58.2. So I'm going to bring the tanker back up. Am I making a mistake? Can I go through here? Alright, I can. Bring the tanker back up. I'm going to take care of that contracting job that's going to pay me a whopping $1,500. Normally I wouldn't do it, but you know, I'm biting this little trick that if you do enough jobs there, the building will get built. And I don't think it will, but you know, I got to try it, though, don't I? So I'm going to do that. I probably will not see you until the morning at this point, because I don't think I have anything else to sell other than the silage, which is not ready yet. Hopefully that'll be ready for tonight so I can get maybe a load or two in. Now that the BGA prices work and we got 1 million liters of silage, I should get $360,000 from selling all that silage along with the digestate that we'll collect over time. But yeah, if everything goes well and according to plan this time, I will see you in the morning. We should have enough money to buy the harvester, and we'll see how much the BGA pays us at midnight, minus the $10,000 for the horse trainer. But we do have horses to sell in the morning as well, so I will see you when the sun rises. Well, morning has finally arrived, and from what we got from the BGA was about $60,000 between selling, how much manure we said I'm selling? Like 170,000 liters of manure. And a little bit of silage. The silage finished fermenting just about an hour before midnight. So I got maybe 70,000 liters of silage in. Been selling some overnight. Did a couple contract jobs. Did one contract job. Basically, weeding Field 11 was the main thing I did. Field 11 had weeds in it. I actually got the contract for that, so I took care of our field. I also had to weed our field as well, so you know, took me longer to go through the night. But we're kind of down here because we're going to sell the horses to start the morning and buy new horses. But while I was over here, I'm looking at the chicken eggs going, yeah, you guys are doing some good stuff. Some good stuff. How are the chicken egg prices? Nothing fantastic there. Sugar beet, maybe. Ooh, I like this. This sugar beet price is $2.57 and rising. I've been keeping an eye on this for like the past day or so, knowing that we're going to do it and trying to get a rough idea of what a good price is. But then patch 1.3 came out with economy changes, price fixing. They said like price fixing. I think more like price balancing. Mostly keeping track of the wheat prices just because field 11 is going to be ours. I kind of like the prices going up a little bit as there as well. But it's time to sell some 16 horses and buy 16 horses. So we got the T8 down here. We are just going to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And confirm. No, you don't have to hit escape again, Peanut. You only don't have to even do it really at all. So, on and up, if we take the cover off, you can see our horses right in there. Yes, this can hold 9, but I got to take 2 trips anyway, so I do it in 2 trips of 8. So, kind of like before, I'm going to sell the horses, buy horses while I'm up there, and make my trips count. I'll bring it back when I'm bringing the last set of horses back in, and we'll, sit back and enjoy the glory of having over $1 million in our bank account for a little while. So after selling our horses and buying all the other horses, we now have $1.2 million in the bank account, which is more than enough to do what we need to do the rest of this episode, which is buy a sugar beet harvester. We're not just buying a rinky-dinky one. It's go big or go home here in this farm, so actually, I can cut across here, going to the wrong horse pen. It's actually this pen here that the horses need to go to. And it's these guys that need to go to the farm. Confirm. And I'll see you guys in 10 days. I'll see you guys over there in 5-ish. Yeah, 5 more days it should be. Also over the night, I also got the achievement for breeding 20 cows. So we got more cows now, apparently. Should be 4 more cows. Actually, the trailer goes over here. And it could be the last time we use this trailer. We may be selling it pretty soon. Only because our pigs... I haven't checked really because I've been kind of busy doing the silage and doing some other work. If we go into our page here, 54 per... So yeah, we're over 200. Yeah, so for 216, we're getting close to getting... yeah, like I said, in a couple days, the pen's going to be maxed out. So we're going to have to start selling some pigs sometime soon. Sheep up to 28, but we're going to get more sheep again today. Yes, we have 15 cows per now. Since we sold the milk yesterday, we're already up to 6,000 liters, which is good. And the chickens are the chickens. There's our new horses, and the horses in 5 days to sell right there. Whoops, I need to be in here. I need to go to the shop. So we can go in here, Beet Technology. And I thought about getting the smaller one. I'm like, what's the difference between here and here? So the only difference really, other than the capacity, obviously on the mod, this will hold 60,000. This could hold 90,000. The only other difference is the header. So if we go to the, well, we'll go to the headers in a minute, but we're going here. It'll become more relevant why I'm going bigger. I've already kind of decided, do I want the Michelin? No, it's $6,000 more. GPS, not really. Capacity is what we're going to load up on. So 90,000, which is our trailer size. And the color, I kind of fiddled around with the color while I was doing other things. And this is garlic. Yeah, the garlic color. It looks a little weird and different, but you know what? We're going to go with it. So right now it's 441,000. The engine setup, I mean, it's 768 horsepower, or I can go up to 1165. It's only $5,000 more for more horsepower. Yeah, okay. Well, $5,000 more for about 400 more horsepower. Yeah, why not? Why not? You know, why? I just said go big or go home, right? So the extra horsepower, I don't know if we're going to need it, but probably going uphill with that much sugar beet in the back, probably a good thing. Doesn't change how much fuel it holds, but that's fine. Yes, we want to buy that. So there goes some cash. No. I don't want 2 of those. Wow, that was bad. That's bad. So Beet Technology. So here's the difference between the bigger beet harvester and the smaller one. It's the header that goes to it. So you go from 2.7 up to 4. So that's the reason why. So you want to go to customize. I want the main color. We want it to match, obviously. And that's pretty much it right there. So there is our beet harvester. Now, I was going to put down a shed to hold the beets, but one thing I was kind of curious when I was in here checking out prices, I noticed when I go over to beets, the one thing I haven't used yet is the silo total capacity. It says I can hold 400,000 liters in that silo. Now, at the beginning of the game, people were having problems with the silo that we can use, where they could put stuff in, but they couldn't get it back out. So I don't know if that's been solved. That just looks weird. Am I hooking up from this end? Looks like I'm hooking up from this end. Well, I need a country mile to turn this thing around. Is that going to hook up? Or am I trying to hook up? I think I am trying to hook up from the front. I just don't get why when they spawn the header, they got to put it facing the other way. Or, see, this is the way you should have to hook it up. The header should be the other way around. How is that even going to fit in there to hook this up? Wish Giants would fix that. Can I sneak in here? Never mind about the building. Wow. Now I'm stuck on that pole because of my brilliant driving. Alright, I'll be back with you in a minute when I gotta figure out how to get off this stupid thing. Okay, I'm off it. There we go. I'll push that out of the way. Maybe I can do this without taking a jump cut here, because... Okay, we'll spin that around. Now it's even worse than before. There we go. Why? Why can't you put the header facing the other way? So convenient. And of course, just as I want to get going, the train's coming. Now our fields are not ready at all, and oh, must be the train went through. Okay. Our fields are not ready at the moment, but we got our beet harvester. We actually have the cash right now to buy field 11, but we're not going to. It will be today. It will be for the next harvest, but the field's not ready for harvest. And I'm hoping when it hits the next growth stage, I'll get a contract to fertilize the field. So why not get paid to fertilize a field that we will own? And then once we fertilize it, then I'll buy it. Because there won't be nothing else. The field's been weeded. It's got the crop in it and have double fertilization stage. The only thing I can't do to it, obviously, is plow it. Which we'll do after we harvest it. It's not a bad horn on there considering what other vehicles have for horns. What does it sound like on the inside? Alright. So you, sir, can park right here. So yeah, we may put some sugar beet in storage, or more than likely I'm going to sell it just for the cash. Because we've really looked at the pigs. I mean, even though we're getting tons and tons more pigs, this bar isn't going down as much as others. So we'll have to see. But we'll try to top off the pigs a little bit because their numbers, I think last time we fed them we were at around 30. We've gotten maybe like 15 pigs per. So that's 60 pigs since we've topped them off with food and stuff. So I'll have to go take care of that. Field 11, is there a contract for Field 11 yet? No, there is not. What about if I go there? Has it grown? No, the crops haven't even grown in it yet. So that'd be why there's no contract out. So you can see this, our future field. What do you mean fertilize 0%? I fertilized it. I fertilized that overnight. We're getting screwed. Is it because I did the weeding job in it? It took away the fertilization stage? Okay. I did fertilize this. I got paid for it. I'm not sure what's going on there. Really not sure what's going on there. So maybe I got to fertilize it 2 more times. I have no idea. But we might as well wait on it until it gets close to harvesting, then we'll buy it. What's going on with these fields up here? These fields aren't fertilized, don't need plowing. What is growing in them? Really? Sugar beet in the field? No thanks. And you got canola? But I think these fields are 800,000. If I do this, yeah, 810,000. Yeah. I would really like to stick to like this field here just because our equipment will mostly be like here. I mean, that's not much further either, so I don't know, maybe if we get the cash, maybe we'll swap over this field because that's wheat, that's canola. I mean, this field doesn't need to be plowed. Any contracts for field 5? Field 5, fertilizing. I mean, so I'm going to need, wait, how much, what did I say that was for? 810? So I need another $100,000. Well, if I do some contracting jobs, and like he's gonna pay me pretty close to 20, and if we sell the sugar beet and sell our crops, let's see, I got sunflower that I'll have for today. Yeah, so it could be field 11 or field 5 at this point. I mean, like I said, that's not too far to come up here. You go across the bridge, you're right there. So it's something I'll have to think about in between episodes, I guess. I know I said I was going to do sugar beet harvesting this episode, but really this recording has taken me forever. I kind of forgot about weeds sprouting out in the middle of the night, so I had to weed that field. And then I said, well, geez, field 11, I want to buy that. It's got weeds in, so I had to do that job. No, I want to get to my truck. Thank you. Sell some silage, what's left in it. But we do have some cash, obviously, which is going to go to a field, which means we'll get more cash. And then we got a whole bunch of silage we're going to get here. When midnight comes tonight, I probably get somewhere around $300,000 from the BGA. That's how much silage I had been selling this morning. And of course, you can see what we got left. Yeah, so the money's going to be rolling in, but we're going to spend some. I also thought about when I was weeding this field, and I was checking this, you know, I was on the map screen. Also, I noticed field 11 had weeds. I'm like, oh, field 11 has weeds. And I was like, oh, I wonder if there's a contract. I started thinking it'd be nice if I had 2 weeders. So we might start buying double equipment because we're getting double the amount of fields. Maybe another tractor, another seed drill, another weeder. Fertilizers, maybe not. I don't need another harvester. But yeah, we're getting to the point now where we're starting to get too many fields for the amount of equipment that we have. It's kind of borderline. It's doable. We can take our time. If I just ran at 1 times the speed, it wouldn't be an issue. But yeah, it's something I think about. So field 11 or field 5 is what we're going to be buying. Yeah, so I need another 100 grand to buy field number 5, which is not bad. It's got canola in it. Obviously, I don't know why I'm checking the price for. That field's not even close to being ready. And canola definitely would be better. Wait, that's not, that's soybeans. Canola, there we go. Because we got canola in storage. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Actually, in the comments, let me know what you think. What field would you, if you're in this situation, what field would you buy at this point? I'm kind of leaning towards field number 5, even though it's more expensive. It's going to be a bigger field, but it doesn't need to be plowed. That one does. So when it comes time to harvest, that one's going to yield better than that one. And plus, right now I got a fertilizing job, but I think that farmer over there screwed me over. I fertilized that field. But anyways, I'm mumbling on now. So that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We got a sugar beet harvester. So we're ready to go for our pigs. So yeah, I appreciate you guys watching as always, and I'll see you next time in Ravenport. But until then, have a good one.